Yo, welcome everybody. This is episode 21, week number 5 in season 2 of Please Madden Gods help you the Atlanta Falcons. We are here versus the Denver Broncos, and I will be smacking on sunflower seeds throughout this whole video.
On a gorgeous southern afternoon, EA Sports coverage
So let's
of the
get ready to
NFL
rock
takes
and roll.
us to Atlanta, Georgia, and inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
It does.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Atlanta Falcons. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A huge play there right off the bat. 61 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run for the first time with Philip Lindsay. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsay with touchdown.
He gave that away easily, boy. 2 plays, a touchdown.
Take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score. Broncos.
Yeah, it's fixed. I'm not worried about it.
Nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Haskins. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
I don't like that. I don't.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Haskins to throw it. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag.
Oh, what?
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Got you, boy. I got you, boy. Hey. Travel. Hey. Oh, shit. Watch the shit.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Haskins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory.
Stick animation.
At their own 13-yard line.
Hard form. So we can stay here.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not
Come on,
all the
Ty.
time that the play caller should get all the
That was
credit.
a good play.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40.
That's a fumble, bro.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It
That's a
wreaks
bummer.
havoc because they end up taking their attention to the
nah.
blitzers, freed up the D
What?
lineman to make the play.
Should have been.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Locke. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Sometimes EDCs and the field's really weird. Sorry if y'all hear double gameplay, because it's coming through my phone.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now Haskins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, we got to get down on 3rd down, baby. 3rd and 5, that's a long down.
The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Tight end's right. We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Key 81, key 81. Yo, motion, pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop. Well, hey, we'll fight.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Tight end right. Hey. 4 down.
They go play action now. Haskins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. We got 4 down. Rush in.
They'll run. This is Brown. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Falcons nothing.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
40's mine. I got you, son. Let's go.
They go play action with Haskins. Going for it all. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Can't play all of them, bro.
Julio Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
You gotta give something away.
The Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
You gotta give something away, bro. You gotta get that away or just 3.
There's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look
Touchdown
at this
either way.
potential touchdown. To try here for the extra point. It's
We gave him yards in the first quarter.
7 here.
He didn't get no
Quarter
ball.
number 2.
Fuck him.
Young way 2 to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over.
Yeah, he's not an ace.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, but if they don't take down the box like that, then we can move around like just throw it. Okay. All right.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Block now to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Pass incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Yeah, we're going to match it.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Locke working out of the gun.
Oh, my.
It's Hamler, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
On first down, it's Lindsey. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47.
Yeah, he running him in here. He running him to me. I'm going to tear nigga head off every time.
Defensive front, they just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw it is Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And a gain of 4.
I don't know if that should be a pick, but it should be
his second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. From midfield, here's Locke. This is the tight end fan. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Locke on target to Fant for a Bronco first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Clicking on the outside linebacker. Pistol spread, 4 wide receivers. We'll go here. Excuse me, y'all.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go,
They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Locke. He's got his big tight end fan. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 18.
I really did.
It's a
have feel that
pickup of
was coming.
16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I did. I had a feel that was coming. And I tried to get there to jam it, and I couldn't. Then he ran that shit so flat. He ran it flat.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the gun, block. They'll find Lindsey here. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure.
Fucking lineman, bro.
And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Block. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense, man.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Bro.
Picked off near the 32. And he takes this one back.
I hit triangle. And I'm hitting the crosser. I thought the cross.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
They switched. R1.
And he got there in a hurry.
R1 was the comeback route.
McManus is good.
I kid you the fuck not. R1 was the comeback route. The tight end was R1.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
I'm going to go right back to the same fucking play. They switched fucking icons.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line.
They switched. I threw the ball, the triangle.
It's not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Where's the play? This is the play right here.
The Atlanta offense
R1 is a triangle.
Next drive.
I hit
find
Evans.
themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10.
Run it again. Why is it? I do the ball in triangle.
Back to the air, Haskins after the pick 6.
Look.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
He threw it to R1 again. And I pressed, I'm pressing triangle, and he threw it to R1.
For the 2-minute warning.
What the fuck, bro? I just showed y'all again. Showed y'all the same play.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first and 10. It's Haskins looking downfield for Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Draw play for Brown. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
40's Mike. 40's Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Slow, slow. Mike 40. Go. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that will be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup. And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, block. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Operating from the gun. Locke. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
It wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Well, right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
To the right side and complete to Hurst. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
We got 4. We got 4.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
wk5 to kick off for Atlanta.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just... take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
Let him go on his route.
Nice move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's
let him stay on that post route. He'd have been open.
In today's NFL.
Definitely would have been
Ordinarily,
open.
you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Yeah. You only got one place to set it up.
To throw on 3rd down. Haskins looking deep for Julio. Oh, this is taken in. It's
Where's he going to put it?
And he gets it to the other
Or
side.
we're going to have to put it over there on the tape.
Before going out. That goes for a gain of 31.
The throw. don't know what he's challenging. It's a great ass pass. Hold the challenge. There he's challenging. Challenge that shit.
So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
Now a handoff looking right. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
That hurt right there. 6. They got too many holding penalties. We got a lot of holding penalties in this fucking game. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
A hole here with a 1st and 20. On play action, Haskins. And the Broncos get there and take him down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Haskins. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown.
Put some respect on Julio Jones' name.
Jones with a 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
What a dot.
He gets it to go, and we're all
I didn't know that, bitch.
17 apiece.
Ties the game at 17. Young way 2.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Let's see that.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They look to throw. It's locked. Goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Defenses get to the quarterback that quickly. A lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that,
throwing that sweep out on the right side.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Lock.
Oh, what the fuck? Where you gonna pick that shit up? He almost caught that motherfucker. That defense was tough.
Here's Brandon Pena now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at about the 28. 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Michael, he's cut. Squeeze down the double. Check back 40. Check back 40. Bound to lose one. 40's mine. 40's mine. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We try.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect the quarterback.
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes.
I got a double team.
He
has Preston and then what you call it. So
they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
We will. We're running now. We'll open the playbook up a little bit.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
I can't jump. Oh my, bro, I could not switch players to pick this fucking ball up, bro. I'm pressing the
Look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe you try and find one of those special
come on, yo.
one of your better players.
Come on, yo.
Maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lock. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him.
Oh, now Lindsey lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they get the football.
Let's go. That's what I do, bro. That's all users right there, cuz.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept on jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But
I couldn't wait for the lineman to get there. I tried to wait for that nigga to get there, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
They may
did.
want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Yeah, good shit.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
it went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Chase me down. I don't like that, but let's do this other shit. There you go.
On second down now, it's Brown. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
3 brings up 3rd and 6.
on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
We don't play field goal games. We don't play first down games. For whoever gets the most first downs, we play points. You got the most points, you win the game. Why it tells me to go for it right here, I mean, I understand it, but defense hasn't had a point scored on them since the first half.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0.
Defense on the field, period. We got them on the field with points. Trying to get a first down. Good.
Let's talk about finishing a drive with a kick. Two of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Now he's throwing in the coverage. He really is throwing in the coverage. Why we not kicking it off? And nigga got acrobat. Can't help you there. All right, let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy.
That's another hit.
They only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step.
You gotta.
They didn't cost their team a touchdown.
You gotta stop.
A lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved though.
And then he can't even get the tackle.
Here, right?
I think coach will be
what the
ecstatic
fuck
to see
going
them
on
pick
here?
themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
On first down, it's Lindsay, and he's over midfield and into foul.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he threw in the coverage right there.
Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From just shy of midfield, Locke, and he is going to be taken
down.
And that should be the final play of this third
Good job, Tack.
Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So third and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Operating from the gun. Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he will bring
Ran it to my own dude. Ah!
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on third and long. But
Hey, bro, like I said,
defense
dude,
knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
What's up, Thompson? Like I said, we don't play the
Some
first
good
down
games
game.
going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
59, Mike, check, 59.
Now they try the right side here. Pass it, and now off to the races, down the right side.
That's what we do, nigga.
Falcons. A great play there. His fourth touchdown.
That nigga look count code. Look count code. Look count Dracula. Cause it's gonna be like, we almost had him. No, you never had it. You never even had your card. What we do, bro? You got that pick six on a fucked up play, bro.
Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off.
I'm not running that play ever again. And I don't see how you have all those niggas going deep. Like, you gotta have them going deep. I just seen that one deep route. That's easy to fucking cover. Threw it right to me. Now, if he'd have made all them streaks, it might have been a little different story there. Single back deuce.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
Lock on the give. It's Lindsey.
Good job, Brady.
The drive continues.
Good job,
it's a
Brady.
first down. Now,
I wanted
yes,
that. I wanted to
two-possession
keep
game,
that
but a
play.
good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Block with the throw, caught by Hamler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and try to get the ball back again.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
It'll be easier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
You know, we know Judy
So
ain't pitching
signs
that.
of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Locke. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey.
Judy got to fumble that, bro. I mean, Lindsey.
With a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
That's
Lock
now
my
4
play.
completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Locke. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Tack McKinley able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Shotgun snap to Locke.
That is, boy, he took my fucking head off. A field goal. We got to pick that off.
Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really
This
busy
was
in this
almost
game.
caught that shit, bro. What the
On
fuck?
the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least.
Yeah,
3
yeah,
and out
yeah,
here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he will lose lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Tight end right. Tight end right. That boy's got 4 down. Out, 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 out.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
47 to Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47. Drop deep, drop deep. Check 99, check 99. Get it all. West. Yo,
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th
definitely
down.
going for
They'll
that
get 11,
one,
but still a little short. 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
We're going for this shit. 4th and inches? You got me fucked up.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
check 4, check 4. Hey, check flag 47, check flag 47. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that go. Hey, watch it, watch it.
They'll try and run for it. He's got a 1st down and then some in midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That one a
game, set, and match. Folks. And he got 100.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run now with Brown. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Back.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The 2nd down play not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. I'm here all day.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And that's going to make it
7 yards.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta
good game.
And it was their
That will
defense
conclude
led
the rest of this
allowing just
video
3
here.
points, that lone field goal, and the
we
entire
got the
second half.
W.
And remember the old adage,
You know,
offense
we
sells
pulled out
tickets,
we got the
defense
comeback
does
win.
what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense.
Very good
Just a
game
field
by
goal.
the Denver
That's a
Broncos.
heck of a
Defense
job. I mean, when
stepped
they
it
went out
up.
there
Only gave
with
up
that
3 points in the
determination
second half.
and a pretty good
I
game
mean,
plan, pretty
we
good
missed
idea
a
what they
lot of
wanted to
picks.
accomplish.
We ended
Just
up
love
getting
the
3
execution,
takeaways to the
love the
1.
tenacity, love the way they finished.
Mike Evans is going to be pissed because he didn't get his 5
So
catches.
for Atlanta,
So,
they boost their
oh
record
well.
to a strong 4-1. And they'll get
We got
another
the
home
dub.
date next week as the
Thank
Saints
you
will come
guys
to
for
town.
subscribing
Meanwhile, for the
and tuning in.
Broncos, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a
Oh,
loss.
man.
And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
We
And
got
for
that
Charles
dub,
Davis and our entire
52%.
crew
That's
here
not
at
good.
EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
But we play well. Good game. Really good game. I know my wife probably didn't thaw the chicken. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see when I go in there, too. Sure going to see. They're going to count because he does have that stamina that can keep him in the games. Gotta change the direction. Otis, right. It was a fun game. That play that I ran twice, throwing at the triangle, he's doing it one. Well, you're gonna be frustrated, buddy. We'll get that back up with a winning streak. Don't worry about that shit. Line got 500 plus. Still no. Oh yeah, we had 2. So, but yeah, 27-20. We are. Let's see what we are in the division. 4-1, 2-3, 1-3, and 0-4. The chat's basically saying my division is really weak. Well, hey, it doesn't matter if my division is weak. I speak for my division. I've been to the conference championship. I've been to the playoffs. And so it's really only one team that can come out of the division and be the home field playoff game. So it's me. So the division can be weak all they want to, but I'm beating the guys that are in stronger divisions. I'm beating them in the playoffs. So, I mean, yeah, my division may be weak, but I'm not weak. So I represent the division, and we kick ass. But we got to get some more wins. We got to get a Super Bowl, and we going back to the Super Bowl. Best believe that. We definitely going back to the Super Bowl, and we know what to expect. So when we playing these guys and they got these souped up quarterbacks being able to throw the ball out of pressures and out of sacks and stuff like that, we'll be fine. We'll figure it out. So we got to get ready for another home game against the New Orleans Saints in Week 6. Hope you guys enjoyed this last game. It was, we got to come back. You know what I'm saying? We got to come back, another comeback victory for Dwayne Haskins. For the most part, Dwayne Haskins he's playing really well. Stat wise, last year and this year, he's been doing the thing. Let's check out his contract and see what we like. So he was 24 of 17. We need to get those interceptions down a little bit. But he's faring really well here in our system. Good touchdown percentage, completion percentage 62. But we want to get that up to we want to keep that 66 to 70%. Right now I threw that pick. Well, I didn't throw that pick. The game threw the pick, so we're not going to count that, but it counts against us. Contract-wise, he's on a 5-year deal for a lot of guap, and he's our quarterback. So until we find someone that meets my criteria with some speed, like, you know, like this, kind of like this and this again, but a little bit younger, you know, we'll go there. But for right now, Dwayne Haskins is getting the job done. He just needs to get him unlocked for traits, and we're working on that. Mike Evans is pretty mad right now with the morale, but he'll be all right. You just gotta hit some of those short throws. We really do. It's at 87, which is not. I don't know if it's bad, but it's feeling kind of bad for him to be missing because he does miss it a lot. So we're gonna have to get his short throw accuracy up. Kind of go back to game prepping him so we can hit those short accuracy passes. So we got to give him the field general a couple times because, you know, it'll give him 87. But let's see what else. LeCount, I'm digging LeCount. I like how he runs. He runs real hard. He's a very big back. 230, 5'11". 235, shit. 91, 92 speed. 92 acceleration. I mean, that's fast for a guy that size. Then we have McNeil right behind him at 230 and 5'10". And then Pierce is 6', 235. So as you can see, we like the big backs to be able to be, you know, downhill runners because we need to fall forward a lot to get extra yardage. But the team feels good defensively. We are really, really stout. 92 defense and offense is our struggle point right now is the offensive line, and we're working with it. I kind of don't have like the guys I want to game prep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got some young guys, but to me, they're not really like the core of the guys. The core of my offense is not really game preppable. I mean, I can shoot some flyers on a couple of these guys and stuff like that. They're all normal trait, which sucks. You know, Paul Freeman is a star, so I mean, we can start there. Temple Hennessy, I thought he was a star, but he's not. Starling is not a star. Walker isn't a star. Oh, he's a star. He had a couple holding penalties. And Lindstrom is a star. So, I mean, I'll have to see, because we got McBride, because he does have that superstar trait at receiver, I believe it is. So we're going to keep him there, and then I got Tack McKinley. So, I mean, the biggest part of the offensive line is probably got, he seems to be pretty decent right here. You know, here. And then lead block and impact block is really bad. We got some guys where we can kind of, Rudy Bowens probably needs to prep a little bit more. But he has a good lead block and impact block, so that's really good. Yeah, I think we can do offensive line and receivers. But I kind of want to do offensive line and quarterback because of the simple fact that my receivers are technically superstars, you know, so we'll just have to see. Defensive line, we definitely got to keep it here and keep building Tack McKinley up. He went and got another 2-sack game. So that's 4 sacks in 2 games, which is really, really good. We like that. Daniel Hunter, for right now, he's not really flourishing. I mean, I paid a lot of money for him. He's a little bit older. It could be the reason why they let him go. But Tack has 5.5 sacks in 5 games, and Hunter has 1, and he's on the right defensive end side too. So that's what's kind of troubling, because he's on that right side. So I don't know. He's on the right tackle side, is what I'm saying. I just don't know. I don't know if it's because of his abilities, unstoppable force, mixed range, strength, and tenacity. When I enter the zone, increases rate and block shed against one-on-one pass blocks. Well, he doesn't really see a lot of one-on-ones because he's by the tight end. So I kind of want to give him Relentless. We might move the Relentless because he is on that side. Fearmonger. Well engaged on blocks. I'm torn between Fearmonger, Relentless. I kind of like Blitz because Blitz, effective D linemen, captains aren't just examples to follow. They are motivators. When they enter the zone, all opposing blockers have the resistance bars wiped out. So with the white bar wiped out, and you still, so you got, let's try Blitz. Let's try Blitz and see how that fares, and go from kind of there. I need a captain. I like Grady Jarrett as a captain. Jones as a captain. Keanu O'Neal, not a captain. I think I'm going to take it off of Keanu O'Neal, even though he's gold. Let's see. Julio Jones, yeah. Okay, I'm about to say that. So, yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up. This video is getting kind of long in the tooth. Thank you guys for subscribing and watching and tuning into this video. Hope you guys like it. But also, those that are new to the channel, please comment, please subscribe and follow, and all the great stuff that you do on the great YouTube. Like I said, this is Falcons Rebuild, episode 21, season 2, week number 5. And I would like to thank you guys all tuning in to the football gods. Please help these Atlanta Falcons get back to success. And thank you guys, and catch you on the next one. We up out of here.